Ghost is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount. It can be found as part of the Paramount's Presents line, available at your online retailers. To this day, it still amazes me that a movie like Ghost was also directed by one of the directors from Airplane and Top Secret. For me, this was a perfect storm of both creative talents and execution, which delivers a timeless film. Ghost still hits me in the feels decades after first watching it, maybe even a little bit more so since Patrick Swayze passed away. I love the film, and it's an easy high recommend. Ghost on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 178:1 with native 4K resolution and supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. The transfer of Ghost on 4K underwent a previous restoration for this release. The source itself is relatively in good shape, only an occasional blemish pops in randomly. Of course, Paramount is going to Paramount as the general disc encoding is pretty poor, even more so than per usual from the studio's offerings. Bit rates often lingered in the 20s and 30s. Come on guys, even for you this is abysmal. Grain structure is thankfully noticeable and doesn't look to have been managed too badly. There are some density fluctuations here and there, but as a whole it's faithful to the source. Overall clarity is slightly more evident over Paramount's previous Blu-ray, but not drastically so. Sometimes a shot will exhibit vivid depth, other times less than ideal. Some soft focus shots inherent to the source persist, but overall enhancement to texture with the 4K bump is beneficial. Dolby Vision offers a solid refinement to the palette, which to my eyes is very welcome. There are a few instances of visual flourish. The neon outside of Oda Mae's business, as well as her gold outfit when we first meet her in the film. As a whole though, there is an appreciable upgrade visually in regard to the palette. Skin tones are natural throughout. Black levels thankfully don't suffer artifacting or blocking as a result of the low bit rates. Night scenes are fairly deep and well rendered. Shadow detail is on point. Ghost on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix as well as international options. Paramount's usual cut and paste of their audio tracks continues here with Ghost. If you've owned any Blu-ray disc of the film, you've heard this one before. The track itself is fairly straightforward and mostly front-focused. Surround activity is evident in a few key scenes: Sam on the subway, the arrival of the others, and intermittent atmospheric and musical cues. In-film dialogue is clean with no issues present, and the fronts complement the center well. The low end is subtle in its delivery. You get brief little jolts when Sam uses his pushing ability, and there are one or two other moments that move the needle very slightly. Speaking of cut and paste, the extras from the previous Paramount's Presents Blu-ray have ported over for this disc, and nothing new was added for this particular release. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Ghost on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. While Paramount's typical proclivities continue for this particular movie on 4K, miraculously, it's not a disaster in the finished transfer. Image stability teeters on the breaking point though, but the benefits of Dolby Vision are noteworthy, as is the visibility of textures in 4K. It's an okay but not ideal upgrade. For the audio, I scored it a B-. The Dolby True HD 5.1 may not be the most dynamic audio track out there, but there's just enough to warrant turning on your home theater speakers for. I will say, however, those last instrumental notes of Unchained Melody still give me goosebumps. And for the extras, I graded them a C. Basically, just a simple port of the extras from the previous Blu-ray, which are fine for a half hour or so, but definitely don't offer a lot of hearty content. If you're a fan of supplements, these won't really scratch the itch. So that is my review of Ghost on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Paramount. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comments section, but if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.